How many of you homeschool mamas believe in happy wife, happy life? Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that saying because I know there are a few schools of thought behind it. And I just kind of want to talk about that today on our Sunday sauna. Yes, today's Sunday for me. I don't know what day it is for you, but our Sunday sauna is always going to be about marriage. And what was placed into my mind and my spirit of what I wanted to talk about is about that that idea that our husbands are supposed to make us happy. Okay, so back in the day, for many years, I didn't realize that this was a cognitive distortion, right? Many years, I went along thinking that my husband was supposed to make me happy. I mean, he's just an amazing guy. When we were dating, he was so sweet, and he was like an amazing listener. He listened to everything, all the stories that I had. He would just quietly listen, and he would respond, and he was just a really sweet guy, and we had a lot of fun and laughed together and whatever. And I guess I thought, you know what? He's making me happy. And so as the years went by, 5 years, 10 years in marriage, and 5 kids later, I'm thinking he's still making me happy. And I recognize that, and sorry about all the noise in the background if you can hear it. It's family, it's awesome. But I recognize, well, actually, I didn't recognize anything. It was bad, right? I would make these lists of things that I love. I would tell him, you need to be, taking me out on dates. And when I learned there's some radio stations or ministries that talk about date nights and all of these things to check the boxes off to make a happy marriage or whatever. And I was just like, we need to check those boxes and fill the emotional tanks and all that stuff. And I would literally tell him how to love me, how to make me happy. And he was doing a lot of things already. I just didn't have the eyes. I talk about in other videos or on my 21 Days Live on Instagram, Renee Hankins 7. I talk about the fact that I have had a very serious issue with criticism. That's how I was raised, to believe that you criticize somebody and it'll make them better. It'll make them change. It'll make them do the thing that you want them to do, which would make life all happy and better, right? And that was the case for many years. I could not see, my eyes were not open to the beauty of all the wonderful things he was already doing, right? The things that came natural for him and the things that did make my life beautiful and better. And I remember one time I did this long voice message and sent him an email, and I let him know I was doing it too, of all the things he could do to make me happy. Take me camping and take me out on a date to this place and buy me this thing or these gifts or whatever. And he never paid attention to it. It's overwhelming. That could be overwhelming for anybody, male or female, to get this long list, this laundry list of things to make someone else happy. No. It wasn't until recently that months, that I had to understand that I'm the one that brings happiness to myself. And that was a game changer. This whole happy wives, happy lives thing, the premise is that, you do everybody, the husband and the children, do everything to make the wife, make the mother happy, right? So she can be happy and then we all can be happy too. And it's kind of like, let's say you wake up in the morning, right, as a mom, and you come out and you're just all groggy and your hair is all in your face and you're just kind of like, morning, right? And guess what happens? Everyone else is just like, eh. And there's just eggshells cracked all over the floor. There's pins and needles. It's just a really painful experience. And we're thinking they need to straighten up so that my day can go better. It doesn't work like that. Even on a day, okay, let's say you're having a great day, you feel great, you feel good, got a good night's rest, you're hydrated, you got your exercise in, you got that dopamine rush, and you show up to a homeschool session. Okay, all right, guys, take out your history books. We're gonna read about whoever, and they're just they're in a bad mood. I don't really read this. I don't like this. Do we have to do this? I want to go outside or whatever. They're just in a bad mood. Have you ever noticed that if you just stay the course, you stay positive, okay, hey, you know what? Let's go outside and do the assignment. Or, oh, okay, you know what? Let's take a 10-minute break and y'all go get some watermelon. And then after 10 minutes, we're gonna meet back over here and swing in the hammock and read the history book. Whatever, you're just on it. You're having a great day and you're thinking clearly and you're just on your toes. Those kiddos that are having a bad day, some of them may chipper up a little bit, like, you know what, mom's kind of handling my funky mood pretty good. I like this. Some may take the bad day all the way to bedtime, but at the end of the night, I guarantee you, they're thinking to themselves, oh, man, mom never got upset with me today. She never threw a fit, treated me bad, shamed me, embarrassed me, criticized me. She just stayed happy and chipper. She played music and danced, tried to be goofy. She really worked really hard to keep herself up and on top of things while I was bringing this bad aroma to the day. Kudos to her. I like that. I think I'm not going to be tripping tomorrow. You think our kids think like that? I like to think that they think like that. I'm going to ask mine. I'm actually going to ask mine, and I'm going to find out when I stay up and I'm responsible for my own emotions, and I stay. How does that make them feel? How does that encourage them? I'm going to ask my husband that. When he's just in a bad mood, in a funk, and he's dealing with his own stuff, and I stay positive and I stay up, I know for sure my husband has told me that, yeah, it helps. It helps so much. You know, we don't need to be leaning on our husbands all the time. Sometimes they need to lean on us, right? I know I talked a lot about the kids. We're back to the marriage. Sometimes our husbands need to lean on us. Do you believe that? It's actually true. This whole, they need to suck it up and be the man and blah, 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 and never cry and blah. That's not cool. If you don't take your husband's face and put it in your hands, like 2 hands, if I could do it with 2 hands, hold his face, kiss him on the forehead, hug his head, bring his head to your bosom and just hug him. Let him complain, let him whine and moan, let him just get stuff out of his chest and say, oh man, that's hard. I hear you. That's tough. With no criticism, no advice, no tough love, just listen. They need that. They really do need that. Just like we would do for our sons when they're little and they fall and hurt their knee and, oh, you okay? And you kiss it and they run off. And, dads are the ones that are like, that's all right, buddy, suck it up. Okay, they could do that if they want to, whatever. But just like we do that for our young sons, our teenage sons also need hugs. Our husbands need the hugs and the kisses and the love and the tenderness. They need us to show up happy and strong sometimes. Yes, the Bible talks about us being the weaker vessel, but we can still be strong sometimes. We can be weak and we can be strong, right? In our weakness, we were made strong. And I know that that happy wives, happy lives, I really believe that needs to be happiness that we are creating for ourselves. How do we do it? When do we do it? First thing in the morning. List off everything that you're grateful for. If you start having this stinking thinking and you're complaining and, I got to do this and that and yesterday this, just stop it. Just cut it off. Even say out loud, stop it. And so you know what? I'm so thankful for my eyelashes right now. I'm so thankful for my left ear. I'm thankful for my legs that walk. I'm thankful for the car that we have to drive. I'm thankful for the food in the fridge. I'm thankful for the sunshine, the fresh air. And just start listing off every little thing, every big thing that you can think of that you're grateful for, right? And you'll find yourself just kind of lifting up. Even me talking about it, my posture has changed. And then you can enter into life being what is needed for yourself and then for everyone else around you. Yes, you can have down times. Yes, you can have sad moments. Yes, you can curl up into your bed sometimes and take a moment for yourself. But we're talking about taking control of your emotions, dealing with them well and rationally, and then entering into life, being that happy wife for yourself, like you can do it. Like, he doesn't have to do it for you. He can't, actually. He can't make you happy. He can do things that you choose to be happy about. And that's beautiful. But you have to take charge of your life and your happiness. They need us to do that. It helps them. It helps them to have a good example for themselves of self-care and making themselves happy. Talking about those husbands. You guys, this has been awesome hanging out for the Sunday sauna. I love y'all, and I hope you have a beautiful day with your family. Check me out on Instagram, 21 Days Live. I'm on day 12. We're going to be talking about media today. And Renee Hankins 7, I love you guys. Like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend. And let's grow this community here at Renee Simone Coaching. Bye.